What up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you with late breaking news on UFC 177. I was all pumped up for this fight. I wasn't going to be going to this fight, even though it was held in Sacramento, California. Honestly, in my opinion, of being a new UFC fan, UFC tickets, honestly, were just a little bit too pricey to me, even though they were being held in my hometown here in Sacramento, California. But I am excited to check out these fights tomorrow. The main event was supposed to be Dillashaw versus Barão. Of course, this is going to be a big rematch coming off of, I believe this was UFC 173. Barão came in as the champion, and I honestly thought from the video package that Dillashaw had no chance. I remember the video package was basically Dillashaw saying, like, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to give it the best shot I got, and whatever happens, happens. It was almost like he was telling us in the pre-fight video that he had no shot at winning this fight. I think that he went in there with the most confidence he did, and within 30 seconds, I knew that, boom, I better switch who I was rooting for, because Barão was going to get his ass whooped. But Barão was having trouble training and getting in shape for the fight. Today, it seems that he passed out due to trying to find different ways to lose weight. They took him to the doctor, and Dana White has announced that basically Barão has been pulled from the fight. He's not going to get his rematch shot. It seems that he's being replaced by a guy named Joe Sato. Honestly, I have no earthly idea who Joe Sato is. I know that they already pulled one fight from this card to cover up for the John Jones fight later this month because of John Jones being injured against, I believe that was the fight against Daniel Cormier. I might actually be learning some stuff about this as we go along. but basically, I have no clue who Joe Sato is. I have no clue who anybody else on this card is. I have had fights, pull up and surprise me. I know I'm a guy who's only been watching UFC and paying attention for about a year now. But honestly, in my opinion, this card in Sacramento has no real star appeal. I know that Dillashaw trains here in Sacramento, so he's sort of like a hometown guy to us. Training with Uriah Faber, but honestly, I know there's a lot of people who don't really pay attention to UFC news. They just know to show up at Hooters or their local bar, or maybe they just stay at home and they just order the show themselves. But I bet you there's a lot of people who end up buying the fight tomorrow just because UFC is on and don't even know basically that Barão is going to be stripped from the fight and he's not going to get his rematch. He's not even going to be in the scheduled main event. Another reason why I love professional wrestling so much. I know that you can go and you could pull back like Great American Bash 2006 when WWE first started doing the whole wellness check, and you had a whole bunch of guys get pulled from the card due to inflated enzyme numbers or liver enzymes or whatever that thing was. But I think that they found a way around that, and it's not, you're not going to get a normal pay-per-view with your guy getting pulled from the fight the night before, replaced by a guy named Joe Sato. But Joe Sato is going to be getting the main event title shot against Dillashaw tomorrow. That's going to be your main event of UFC in Sacramento, UFC 177. Peace out, everybody. Talk to you again tomorrow night.